Hello everybody, this is Blake Cross EXE, and welcome back to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. And if you've been following our videos, you may know that now we actually have a 3DS capture card instead of just the regular old DS. And so, I'm bringing you the next episode in HD, with the Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy Collection. And that means that it's the same game, but it just has better graphics because it's on the 3DS instead of just the regular Nintendo DS. And I got us back to where we were, the first chapter of Turnabout Samurai. So, let's continue. Gah! You have disgraced me for the last time, Steel Samurai! The pale moon in the sky cries for your blood! The moon? No, it is you who should gaze upon the moon, for it will be the last moon you ever see! See you in hell, evil magistrate! Ah! Grah! The warrior swords gleam and strike in the moonlight. One has fallen, but who? Only the moon knows. Don't miss next week's exciting episode. The Dark Messenger returns. October 14th, 5:31 p.m. Wright & Co. Law Offices. That rocked! See you in hell, evil magistrates! Whoa, stop waving the broom around. Oh, Nick, I didn't know you were here. Of course I'm here! What was that surreal show you were watching? What? Nick, you mean you don't know the Steel Samurai? He's only the most popular TV hero for young people. It looks like if Ultraman decided to become a samurai. Young? Like, how young? 10 years old? Then what the heck are you doing getting all excited? You know, it's kind of funny. Back then, that actually would be a valid point, but nowadays, adults watching kids' cartoons has become more and more popular. You know, I'm not going to elaborate too far on that, because sometimes you go down the rabbit hole too deep. But, continuing on. Hey, I'm only 17! That's 17, see? I'm a teen, not like you, Nick. Hey, don't talk to me like I'm your grandpa or something. I'm only 24 myself. And I'm about to be 24, so that's pretty close. Then watch it with me. He's cool, really. It's really popular. When he asked preschool kids what they wanted to be, Steel Samurai was number one. I really worry about kids these days. Grips! Well, Steel Samurai is over. I guess it's time to close up the office. I guess. Wish we had some clients. A month has passed since my trial. Mia's murder was the talk of the town for some time, but no one paid any attention to the Wright & Co. offices. How am I going to pay the rent this month? It'll be okay. I'm sure some big client is just around the corner. October 16th, 8:14 a.m. Phoenix Wright's bedroom. Bring, bring. Beep. Hello? This is Phoenix. Nick! Maya? What? It's still early. It's the Steel Samurai! The Steel Samurai got arrested! Huh? You mean that guy on the show? Yes! They're saying that the Steel Samurai killed a villain! Isn't that what he's supposed to do? Yeah, on TV! Yeah, on TV. No! I mean, he actually did it! In real life! He skewered a man with a samurai spear! I have absolutely no idea what you're talking about. Just come to the office! Quick! Please, Nick! October 16th, 9:22 a.m. Wright & Co. Law Offices. Maya's here, watching television. Now for the morning news. The actor Will Powers was arrested yesterday. Powers played the lead role in the popular kids show The Steel Samurai, warrior of Neo-Old Tokyo. He was arrested on suspicion of murder. The victim was Jack Hammer, who plays the villain known as Evil Magistrate. His body was found still inside the Evil Magistrate costume. The samurai spear was also stuck through the body. Police believe that this was a murder weapon and are investigating further. Will Powers, I get it, like willpower. And of course, Jack Hammer, that's an obvious joke. This has to be a joke. No, 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 it's a nightmare! The Steel Samurai is over! The world is over! Bring, bring. Again with the girly pink cell phone. Yes, Wright & Co. offices. What? Nick! It's the Steel Samurai! What? Yes, yes, of course. He'll be right there. Let's go, Nick. Go? Go where? They have the Steel Samurai down in detention. So what? So, I've decided this will be our first case. Look at that face. Okay, well, let's talk to you for a little bit. What do we do? Well, what should we do? What should we do? How can you just sit there like that? We have to get down to the detention center and meet the Steel Samurai. Does she want to investigate this case or just do some sightseeing, I wonder? My money's on sightseeing. Now she looks happy now, so let's go ahead and go. October 16th, detention center, visitor's room. Hey, big fella. That hair, though. What's wrong, Maya? It's him, in the flesh. Is that guy really him? What do you mean, that guy? Of course it's him! Will Powers, our client. That's him. Maybe I shouldn't be saying this, but he definitely did it. Murder. At least once. Maybe twice. Whoa, 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 whoa. What are you saying? Yes? Something wrong? No. This is getting off to a great start. I know. You're disappointed, aren't you? Disappointed? Oh no. No, it's okay. This is the real me. When I got the part of Steel Samurai with the mask, I decided I would never show my face in public until the job was over. It's the kids, you know? I didn't want to wreck their dreams. I guess it didn't matter. So much for dreams. I wonder what they think of the Steel Samurai now. Nick, what? He's a good guy. I mean, he's good. Yeah? He didn't do it. Okay, Maya, make up your mind. Alright, tell me about the Steel Samurai. Maybe you could explain to me just what the Steel Samurai is. Nick, how could you say such a thing? I'm sorry, sir. I apologize for my partner. He's new to this and a bit out of touch with the world. Hey, who's new to this? No, it's alright, really. The Steel Samurai is the lead character in a popular kids show. He walks the streets of Neo Tokyo, fighting battle after battle against the evil magistrate and his minions. Of course, he never really defeats the evil magistrate, although I guess he did defeat him this time. I see. Neo Old Tokyo? Who comes up with these names? Maybe you could just start by telling us what happened. Yes, of course. Seems like it was only yesterday. Actually, it was only yesterday. The cast had come down to Global Studio for a run-through. We went through a few action sequences at 10 that morning. There was a rehearsal scheduled for 5 in the afternoon. But when 5 came around, the staff gathered at the studio. The evil magistrate was found lying in a crumpled heap near the set. They took off his mask and discovered that it was Jack Hammer, dead. He had been expertly skewered by the samurai spear. The samurai spear? Yes, it's a long spear that the Steel Samurai uses as a weapon. Alright, well, where were you during the time of the event? Well, that morning I came to studios at 9. We worked through some action scenes until noon. Rehearsal was beginning at 5, but I was a little tired. So after lunch, I took a nap in my dressing room. When I woke up, it was after 5. I was late for the rehearsal. I hurried to the studio and found everyone looking shocked. They arrested me on the spot and brought me here. So he was sleeping the entire afternoon of the murder? Some action hero. What would the kids think? I think I should probably check out the scene of the murder. Right. Global Studios. I'll draw you a map. Wow, Nick, let's go. I'm willing to bet $10 she asked for autographs. Alright, well, let's head out then. To the main gate of the studio. October 16th, Global Studio, main gate. Wow, so this is where they make the Steel Samurai show. Awesome! Aren't you excited? Oh, I forgot about you. Hey, you there! You want in, you gotta get through me. Sorry. We're, lawyers. Oh yeah? Well, that's great. I'm security. And it's my job to make sure the gawkers like you stay out. Gawkers? Gawkers. Sightseers. Tourists. I know the type. You heard about the incident and came snoop around. Youth today. Something horrible happens and they think I'll go sightseeing. Waste your time with a place like this. Don't you job you should be doing, or the lawyers tell you don't not work like the rest of us. Mayor's going to work too. It sounds like the life of these just left around doing as police. When I was young, I tried, guys. I tried. I tried to keep up with it. Nick? Will I grow up to be like her? Please say no. I don't know. It's possible. Hey! Listen when you're being spoken to. Use today. Okay, what can you tell us about the actor? Can you tell me about Mr. Will Powers? He's not a bad kid, but don't be fooled by his mask. You wouldn't want him on the silver screen without it, believe me. Little old ladies watching him would lose their lunch. That's probably why he thought the Steel Samurai was his big chance. No one thought he was capable of doing what he did to poor Jack Hammer. We don't know for certain that Will Powers is guilty. Powers? Of course he's guilty. How do I know? I know everything. That's my job. Okay. What about the studios? So, what do you do here at the studios? At Global Studios, we make children's dreams come true. In fact, in my younger days... No! You were a star? Only a little twinkle between the stars here, I'm afraid, dearie. Wow. This place has really gone downhill, you know? But 10 years ago, now that was the studio of dreams. Hammer was a big star back then, too. He was. Hammer? The victim, dummy. The evil magistrate. He's been reduced to playing villains now. Not exactly the best material to work with. Alright. What can you tell us about the victim? What kind of person was this Mr. Jack Hammer? What kind of person? Oh, if only you knew. Jack Hammer will live on in many hearts as the ultimate action hero. He was simply dashing in the Dynamite Samurai series. Should I have heard of that? But there was an accident during filming 5 years ago. He got an unlucky break after that. Reduced to playing the villain on a children's program. What's more, I heard they were paying him peanuts. That's enough to make you cry. Okay, why are you suspicious? Why are you so certain that Mr. Powers is the killer? I was standing right here yesterday, I was. I was here from 1 in the afternoon to 5, when they found the body. Now, the studio where the murder took place is to the left. So if you want to go to the studio, you have to pass by me. Only one person went here between 1 and 2:30 when the murder took place. And that person was Mr. Powers? Yes, I saw him. But Mr. Powers says he was sleeping in his dressing room. Oh, I'm sure he would say that. He's no fool. But there's only one that walked by. He was the killer, and you can bet your biscuits on it. Isn't it about time for you to be heading home? There's nothing to see here. Move along. Actually, we're here at Mr. Powers' request. I thought you were suspicious looking. Show me a letter of request, and maybe I'll just let you in. This lady here thinks she owns the place, obviously. Okay, well, let's go back to the wrong place, but let's go back to the detention center and get us a letter of request. Hello, how's the studio? They all think I did it, don't they? No, not at all. Isn't that right, Nick? Right, not at all. At worst, you're a suspect. Okay, we're gonna need that letter, so, let's talk to the security lady. About the security guard at the main gate of the studio. Oh, the security lady? She's terrible! She called me suspicious looking! Yes, actually, she said the same thing to me before. Take off that mask, were her words, I believe. She sucks up all the big wigs at the studio. But let her see you stumble once and she'll never let up on you. Grr, she's got some nerve. Do you think you could write up a letter formally requesting my representation? Of course. Powers request added to the court record. Okay. Let's hope this gets past the security lady. Okay, now let's go and tell her what for. Alright, gonna give you this letter now. Here you go. Ma'am, have a look at this. It's a letter of request from Mr. Powers. Oh, yes. I recognize this bold, childish scrawl. Powers' request was given to the security lady. To think he would entrust his fate to use of such unreliable appearance. Really? Really? Anyway, you may pass. But only left from here toward the studios. No going to the right. That's the employee area. No one allowed inside, pal, were my instructions. The good detective told me himself. Ah, means we're gonna run to Gumshoe. Hey, Nick? Huh? There are maps on the security guard station. Hey, not bad. Those are 50 cents apiece, thank you. Well, time to go, Nick. 50 cents! Got a map of Global Studios added to the court record. Alright, let's move along to outside Studio 1. A decapitated mascot. That's always a good sign. There you are, Gumshoe. Hey, aren't you that murderer from the... Gumshoe, you lovable buffoon. Ah! It's that confused detective! Hey, pal, you know the prosecutor Edgeworth is all upset, and it's all your fault. I saw him sipping tea and staring gloomily out the window. So? Hey, if he's depressed, it's all your fault for doing so sloppy detective work. Oh, savage Maya. Detective? I think you hurt his feelings. Oh no, I'm sorry. Well, I think his feelings are easily hurt. You're right, pal. It's all my fault. I can blame other people all I want, but I know the truth in my heart. Hey, don't take it so hard. There's always next case. Yeah, I suppose you're right. Hey, what exactly are you two doing here? Well, we're on this case too, pal. Huh? Hey, you can't just go around saying pal like that. That's my endearing character trait. I'd say he's a character, alright. Alright, let's ask about, yeah, here we go. Why was Mr. Powers arrested? Simple, pal. The murder took place right over there in Studio 1. Now, the victim entered Studio 1 at approximately 1 p.m. At that time, there's no one other than the victim at the studio. According to the autopsy report, the time of death was 2:30 p.m. Only one person had went to the studio between 1 and 2:30. And that person was none other than Will Powers. No one else, pal. If you think I'm lying, ask the security lady at the main gate. Nick, if that's true, anyone would think that Powers did it with that kind of evidence. Thanks for cheering me up. Okay, what about this security broad? About the security lady, Detective Gumshoe. Oh, that sweet old lady. What a charm. You have a strange taste in women. Huh? Are we talking about the same person here? When I showed my badge to her, she gave me a donut and some coffee. Remember what Powers said? She's a sucker for authority. Oh, maybe I should have shown her my lawyer badge then. She even gave me a piece of valuable evidence. What? Okay. Let's talk about the investigation for a minute. So, how's your investigation going, Detective? Well, it's... hey, I can't tell you that, pal. Nick, maybe you need to have a little more... Maybe you need to be a little more indirect with your questions? Right, so, Detective, mind if I take a look at what you got? Show us what you got over here? What I got? The autopsy report, the latest version, if you please. Yeah, you learned, Phoenix. You can be taught. Right. Sorry about what happened last time, pal. Autopsy reports. Alright, okay. Now, what is your decisive evidence here? What kind of evidence? Well, that, photo. The photo of the Steel Samurai heading towards the scene of the crime. What? Who took that? See the camera up on the gate, pal? The gate? You mean the one with the welcome sign? Yeah. Whenever somebody walks by, the camera automatically snaps a photo of them. Oh, no. Nick, he has evidence. We're finished. Funny. For someone with hard proof, he doesn't look too happy. What's wrong, pal? You seem down. Don't look so happy when you say that. We'd like to ask the employees here some questions. Sure thing, pal. Go wherever you like. Of course, you're not going to find any clues I haven't found already. I'm glad someone around here seems to be enjoying themselves. Nick, let's go. We got a free pass to this place. Now's our chance to check things out. Will you tell us what this photo is? No? Okay. Let's Actually, you know what? Let's investigate. Let's take a look at this camera up here. Hey, there's a camera here. That's a security camera. It takes a photo of people going to the studio. All you have to do is look at the data and you can see who went where. There's a number plate on the camera. ST1307. That must be the camera ID number. Alright, what about this collapsed statue over here? The studio mascot. I guess it's a monkey of some kind. What kind of monkey has a nose like that? It's got a nose like Mario. He's holding up a sign in his hand. Right to Studio 1. Left to Studio 2. What's up with that thing? It looks kind of busted. Oh, the wind was pretty strong yesterday and his head broke off. They took that tree down with it too. Alright, let's take a look at the tree. Detective Gumshoe, what's down here in the path to the left? It looks like a tree fell over on the path? Oh yeah, that's kind of dangerous. You just stay out, pal. There's nothing down there anyway. That's where Studio 2 used to be, they told me. They don't use it now, though. Okay, what's over here? The entrance to Studio 1. This is where the studio where they found Jack Hammer's body. Let's go in and check it out, Nick. Hey, it's locked. Looks like you need a keycard to get in. It makes sense that they would want to keep out non-employees. This bench. What about this bench? I'm a little bushed. Maybe I'll take a short rest here. Hey, good idea, pal. Detective, aren't you on a case? Well, yeah, but... Hey, us detectives get pretty tired standing around too, pal. Anything else? What's that? Ah, it's just a mascot. Okay. Skip over this. Okay. Just checking the time on the recording. We're still good. We still got plenty of time. Alright, the welcome sign. That's a big welcome sign above the path. Yeah, apparently the studio's falling on tough times. They started letting people in on days that they aren't filming. They make a bit of extra money by charging you for admission. Huh, you should know a lot about this place, detective. You know, you could always quit being a detective and work here. Yeah, and what perfect timing with the studio mascot down for the... Huh? Just what's that supposed to be, pal? Okay, well, I think that's everything we can find here, so let's go back and see if we can get a keycard from the lady. Nick, look! The security lady is in the guard station stuffing her face with donuts. I guess all cops like their donuts. Yeah, and they're soft enough so she doesn't even need teeth to chew them. Oh, savage Nick. Hey, you! Well, are you satisfied Powers is guilty yet? Irk! She had to make my life harder by giving me the photo to Detective Gumshoe. Alright, what about this photo? Let's, anything new on Mr. Hammer? Oh, was the victim Jack Hammer a popular actor? Oh yes, he was the biggest star in the studio. Was. Past tense? Well, he's dead, obviously, so was. Oh yes, he was great as bearded samurai. That too, yes. He's shown the brightest back in the day. Making a star like him play the evil magistrate, it's a disgrace, I tell you. Hammer took it pretty hard, and who can blame him? Alright, reason for suspicion. This guard station is in a central position. No matter where you go, you pass by my station first. Now, poor Hammer, he went to the studio just before 1. The murder happened right around 2:30, see? The only person I seen go through here between 1 and 2:30 was Powers himself. The security camera got a good look at him, too. If he's not the one who did it, I don't know who is. Maybe it was you? Good one, Sonny. She thinks I was joking. Why didn't you tell us about the security photo, ma'am? Oh, that? I just thought it would be more thrilling to talk with the detective himself. These things are important, you know. Oh, just to the left from here is the gate that took the photo. It's my job to check the photos every day, you see. Alright, well, let's take a look at this photo then, please. About the security camera. Oh yes, the camera. It's automatic. You can tell when someone's walked through the gate, you see. And then it snaps a photo. Apparently, it records the time when the picture was taken too. But I don't bother myself with those details. I just view all the photos at the computer over there at the guard station. I check them every day before going home. I do. Okay. Let's just examine this computer over here then. The computer that runs the studio security cameras. Hey, no touching! That face. Well, apparently we're not getting in, so I think we're gonna go... Oh. We can access the employee area. Ah. Wait, how do we gain access? Did we... She told us not to. I guess we gotta look around before she realizes we're in here. October 16th, Global Studios employee area. Nick, this is where they do all the behind-the-scenes stuff. Hey, look! There's Power's dressing room! No one's here this soon after the murder, I guess. Let's take a look around. Alright, yeah, let's see what we got here. It looks like, they just finished having lunch. The remains of yesterday's lunch are scattered about. Everyone was probably too shocked to clean up. There's a T-bone on the plate, minus the steak. T-bone steak. That would have hit the spot. You just had a burger! Yeah, but I have a second stomach just for steaks. What? Okay. Suspicious looking vent. The metal grate on the drain here has been taken off. That's a pretty big drain. A kid can fit through there, I bet. Yeah, if you snuck in that way, you wouldn't have to pay at the gate. Well, if you want to leave that way, be my guest. Right! Huh? Hey! I'm not a kid! What's this right here? Looks like one of those electric-powered bicycles. I don't know about these... I mean, what's the point? It makes it a lot easier to go up hills. Don't people cycle to get exercise? I mean, he's got a point there. What about the, There's a half-finished backdrop for a stage here. Looks like a castle. Probably Neo Old Tokyo Castle. Okay, what else we got here? We got a sign here. It's, it's Mr. Powers' dressing room, of course. There's a sign by the dressing room door. Will Powers, there must be need to be the star and have your own room like this. Trash can and, soda machine? Let's see, cola, candy, chips, gum. Huh, it's so normal. I was expecting something cool-themed snacks or something. Like, your popcorn, at least. Well, wait, look! Samurai soda! Nick, try this! Ladies first. Alright. Let's examine the door. The door of the dressing room. It's not locked. Hey, Nick, let's take a look inside. Maybe we can find a souvenir. What do you mean, find? You never know. There might be something like, the samurai spear. We don't need a spear! And that's the murder weapon for crying out loud. Alright, let's go into the dressing room then. October 16th, Global Studios dressing room. Power's dressing room. So this is where he was sleeping? Or at least, this is where he claims he was sleeping. No one actually saw him take a nap here, did they? Right, and there's a picture of him near the crime scene. I hope he's telling the truth, for his sake. Alright, let's take a look at this this bag right here. This must be Mr. Powers' bag. Hey, don't open that! Look! An employee keycard! There must be Powers. It says Studio 1. Let's take it, Nick. Borrow. You mean borrow it. Okay, I think that's the only thing I need in here. What about this tea set? There's a bunch of snacks on the table. They must have given these to the employees. Some tea and cookies. Nick, I'm hungry. You just had a burger. Yeah, but I have a separate stomach for sweets. How many stomachs does this girl have? Well, that's 3 and counting, so... Is she a Tamaranian? Is that how you pronounce it? Whatever a Starfire is from Teen Titans. Because I think they have at least 4 stomachs. It's been a while since I watched the show. I don't remember exactly how many. Okay, let's go. Let's not talk to the scary lady, and let's go outside at Studio 1. Hey, Gumshoe, we're just gonna mosey on into the Studio 1 over there. The entrance to Studio 1. This is the studio where they found Jack Hammer's body. Let's go in and check it out, Nick. I wonder if the keycard we borrowed from the dressing room will work. Beep! It opened! Alright, we're in! She's way too happy for someone visiting a crime scene. Alright, we're inside Studio 1. October 16th, Studio 1. That is a nice camera. What is it? You're real quiet all of a sudden. Doesn't it give you shivers, Nick? The white tape is so real. Well, the evil magistrate did die here, and the steel samurai killed him. Murder weapon was the samurai spear. Sounds pretty real to me. Alright, let's take a look at this camera. Wow, look at that camera. It must cost a ton. Yeah, so don't touch it. Whoa, it's heavier than I thought. What did I literally just say? Hey, you! No touching that! Sorry, my partner is kind of, you know. You know? No, I don't know. Who are you? Who, me? I'm an assistant here. I help with props and stuff, moving them around, ordering new ones, etc. We're lawyers representing Mr. Will Powers. Oh, you're WP's people. WP? Oh, Will Powers. WP. I get it. I don't envy you guys one bit. But do what you can for WP, okay? He never hurt a fly. He has to be innocent. Don't worry. Leave it to us. Alright, let's, what do you know? What do you got about us? Tell us about Mr. Powers. Did you know that Mr. Powers was sleeping in his room? No, I wouldn't go in there unless I had some urgent message for him. I mean, it's his private... what kind of girl do you think I am? What kind... No. I'm sure you're a fine girl. Sorry. So much for getting confirmation of Powers' alibi. The day of the crime. Could you tell me anything about the day of the murder? Yes, I was at the studio the whole day. I was the only assistant on staff that day, you see. The only assistant? Yes, well, the studio isn't doing so well right now. And yesterday was only rehearsal for our action sequences. Oh, I see. In the morning, we went through the action sequences in the employee area. WP and Hammer were there, along with everyone else. The employee area, that's where Power's dressing room is, right? Yes, that's the place. After eating lunch there, Mr. Hammer went to Studio 1. Then I saw WP go to the dressing room. Given that headband and that hair, he looks a lot like Soul Bad Guy from Guilty Gear, I think. But I didn't see either of them after that. What do we do, Nick? We haven't found anything. If WP was the only one who came to the studio, then he has to be the killer. They even have a photograph. Sorry, I know you're busy. Not really. Actually, there's been something bothering me. Aha! That's what I'm talking about. A clue. A lead! Well, I don't know about that, but that day, just after noon, I sensed someone was here. You sensed? Yes, several times. Some other studio employees, maybe? No, I don't think so. The only thing we had scheduled was an action scene run-through. I was the only assistant here that day. I have a feeling it was someone from outside. Really? But wait, if someone had come in here, wouldn't that security lady have noticed them? Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry, I don't have any better information than that. No, thanks. That helps a lot. Anything helps. No, let's put that security lady on the spot. What do you mean you sensed somebody? So you sensed that someone other than a regular film crew was at the studio? Yes, I think. I think doesn't cut it in a witness testimony. Nick, what about the security lady? If someone else came to the studio, she must have seen them. Alright, well let's go check it out. Okay, we're moving back to the studio main gate. October 16th, Global Studios main gate. What? You still here? Really? You look as though you've seen a ghost. Assistant's claim. What? I saw the suspicious look on your face. I wanted to ask you again about yesterday. You came here at 1 p.m., correct? And the estimated time of Hammer's death was 2:30. Are you sure the Powers is the only one to go through here between those times? Sure as can be. But we have witnessed who thinks there was someone from outside here that day. What? Are you absolutely sure you were watching here the whole time? Ma'am? Who was it? Who told you that? Who dares question me? Eek! Alright, you better tell me quick, you spiky-haired cretin. Someone's been complaining about the work I do, eh? We're just talking to the assistant in Studio 1. Her? She's not even a full-time employee. All you youngins are just light nowadays. Running your mouths over as far as this. I can never keep up when they do this. Grrr! She left. Good. Go home and take a bubble bath or something. Well, Nick, this is our chance to do what we can without her looking over our shoulders. Alright, yeah, let's take a look at that that very important van over there. Look at the studio van. They probably use it to carry film equipment around. Alright, and what about this? Let's take a look at this computer screen, obviously. The computer that runs the studio security cameras. Nick, maybe we can see the photo of Powers on this computer. Yeah, maybe. Should I try the computer? Yeah, try it, of course. Okay, let's give it a try. You know how to work these things, Nick? Looks like I just have to enter a few numbers. Let's see. First, we need the date of the murder. Looks like it was at 1 p.m. on that day. And 1 p.m., that's when the security lady arrived at the guard station. Please enter the number of the security camera. It was 307, wasn't it? There, entered. Hey, it printed out a data for that day. Let's see what we got. Huh? How is this a picture of Will Powers? Well, he's the one who always wears that suit. I guess that's why the security lady thought it was him. I don't imagine the detective was very happy with this photo as evidence. Something's printed on the back. Huh? October 15th, 2 p.m. Photo number 2. What does that mean? Maybe there's more data from that day? Nope, that's the only one on the computer. Powers? Photo added to the court record. Hey Nick. Can we use this photo as evidence for the trial? Yeah. We'll put that security lady in her place with this. Right, we'll put her in her place. Hey, that's what I said. Anyway, let's show her this photo and see what she says. Wait, let's not. Why not? It's never a good idea to reveal your hand to the enemy so soon. Nick, you're craftier than I give you credit for. Why, you could be the next evil magistrate. Hey, why do I have to be the villain? Relax, it was just a joke. So, are we done for today? I think this photo is what we need for the trial. Still, it'd be better if we had some idea who the real killer was. Maybe it really is that security lady? To be continued. And that brings us to the end of Chapter 1 of Turnabout Steel Samurai. I don't really have many closing thoughts at this point. As you may know, I've already played through this game, so of course I know who the culprit is. But I'm not gonna spoil it for obvious reasons. But this, I don't really have many closing thoughts on this opening chapter. It's it gets really convoluted. That's all I'm gonna say. So thank you so much for watching. This has been Blade Cross EXE, part of Flash and Blade Productions. Alright, tune in next time. Peace out.
Objection!